Hey, what's up everybody? Joshua Casper back at you with another Pro-Q3 video. Today we're checking out the new frequency masking feature inside of this thing. It is so dope, and I'm really excited about this. Outside of the dynamic EQ, this is my new favorite thing, or my most favorite thing of the additions to Pro-Q3. So essentially what this does is allows you to see more than one spectrum at one time inside of the GUI here. And then I can make decisions based on the information that it shows me. Not only does it show me two spectrums, but I can actually see all the spectrums in mini version inside of my project. And it will also highlight any frequency masking issues or frequency conflicts. And I believe that inside of Pro-Q3, they call them frequency collisions. So it's going to show me where I need to focus on because there might be too much frequency content there and it might be muddying up the mix or causing phase cancellation and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and check it out. So I've got the Pro-Q3 right here on this baseline. And the first thing I want to do is jump in here where it says Analyzer, click it, and double click right here and write base. That's going to name this instance of the Pro-Q3. Now I can close out, take another instance of Pro-Q3, drop it on this guitar, and again come down here and just go ahead and rename it. And do it one more time for the drums, just to show you that you can have as many as you want. So I'm going to come again down here, double click, just drums, boom. And you can see right now that I can actually see bass and guitar. If I go ahead and play them, you can actually see that it's showing me the frequencies down here. And if I want to see anyone in conjunction with the drums inside of the large spectrum up here, I just got to click it. And you'll notice right here, there's like a red highlight. That's telling me that's where there's some frequency masking or frequency conflicts or frequency collisions happening. So that's where I want to focus my attention on to make a better mix. So what I'm going to do is jump into, say, the bass line here. I'm going to go ahead and open it up and again, come down here. Load up the guitar inside of the spectrum here. And I'm going to make some decisions based on that. So the issue is right around here, okay? So what I can do is using this spectral grab right here is just take that, pull it down, and maybe do the same thing right around here, and then just turn those both into dynamic EQ nodes like this. Maybe open up the Q a little bit. So that way it's just pushing out those bass frequencies out of the way and making room for the guitar. And that's essentially what it's all about. There's a lot more to it, but it's one of the biggest new features and I wanted to share it with you real quick. So there'll be some future video tutorials where we're actually go in and do this to make an actual mix sound better and this, that, and the other thing. But I just wanted to share it with you real quick because the Pro-Q3 just got launched today. Links in the video description if you want to check it out, download it, have a play. You know the drill. Anyway, Joshua Casper here. I'll see you in the next video.